Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome everybody, and let me remove this one from the screen.
Yeah, I think your
Hello.
countdown's a little off.
What do you mean off?
Well, some seconds are
Oh
like
yeah,
3
it
seconds,
lags.
and
You
then
mean
some of them are
lagging?
Yeah.
Lagging because I'm not because it's coming from a video file instead of right from StreamYard library where then it plays perfectly when I'm a StreamYard. If I'm a StreamYard paying member, then it plays perfectly. But now I'm playing it off of my video files, and then then it's glitchy.
It's just not the same. That's how they get you.
Well, maybe if my computer was newer, maybe it wouldn't be like that.
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to read from the screen. I'm trying to read. Sorry, everybody. Tech issue. There we go.
Nice.
And today we have Anthony. Anthony, who is Grayscale Painting, and he was so kind to join us this week. And and we're sorry Miriam cannot join us. She's not feeling well, and she cannot join us. So we are so happy that Anthony could join us. And let's see. And Davey, he wanted to pop on for the last hour, but because of daylight savings, now there's a 4-hour difference between US East Coast and UK, and now that that time does not work for him until the UK does it. Their daylight savings which will not be till the end of this month. So because of the 4-hour time difference, it doesn't work out with his work schedule. So he cannot even pop on for an hour. So that doesn't work for his time schedule. So he'll probably be in the chat like he usually is, but well, I don't know if he'll be in the chat. If he's in the chat, he might be able to pop on, but I think it conflicts with his work schedule. So before I ask everybody what they're doing, let's say a lot of people in the chat. So shout out to Alex 2 channels that are channel members at my that have channel membership at my channel, and I pinned his 2 channel links to the top of the chat. Shout out to one of his channels who's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Alec.
Man, and 2 channels. Where are you getting all this cash, Alec?
He has like 10 channels.
Well, 2 members though.
I know. So then
you win a lottery, Alec?
What?
I think he must have won the lottery to be able to afford that.
You don't have to pay for channels. You don't pay to have a channel.
But you pay to be a member, right?
That
on other channels.
Oh yeah, pay. Oh, that's right. To be a channel member, right? Let's see. And Uda's here. Hi, Uda. And oh, hi, Jessica. Passion for Art. That's Jessica. Hi, Jessica. And
hi, Jessica.
Let me scroll down. Oh well, okay. Hopefully more people will be joining us later. Thank you for being here today. So, Alexi, what are you doing today?
I have only half figured that out, but I got this cute little frame yesterday for $2. So I was thinking I would make a little collage specifically to go in this frame.
Oh.
It's always nice to have some parameters like the size and the colors and just the vibe, you know?
Yeah, that's like silver gray.
It is blue with silver. It's not really coming through on camera. Sorry, my lighting is terrible today, and the mat throws everything off visually. It's so painful to look at.
Right, very clear. I mean, your image is very clear.
Yeah, it's just for some reason overexposed. which is odd because it's actually quite cloudy out.
So are you streaming just by the window? So you're streaming by sunlight?
Yes, which I always do.
I see. You
No,
don't ever use artificial lighting?
No, I would like to set up an artificial light so that I'm not so dependent on the outdoor lighting.
Yeah.
Like I streamed with you at night once, and that was kind of a pain. But I haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, for your collage, are you going to use old like jelly prints?
Possibly jelly prints, but I also am getting a little bit back into magazine collage.
Wow.
I've been watching another channel that just does magazine collage, and he sent me some magazines to use, and now I'm just on a roll. But sometimes I combine magazines with jelly prints. So that's always a possibility. It's really nice to be able to do a gel print background. And then maybe images on top. And then these cute little hearts that I can use. Ooh.
Oh, and so when you create your collage, it probably will not have a theme. It's just images that appeal to you.
I mean, I try to keep them in the same. I try to keep them cohesive.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do more of like glue booking style collage, or that's kind of what you do for your first collage in school usually is you kind of just pick out images you like and put them together. But, you know, as you go on, you figure out how to create more of a composition or a through between all the pieces.
Right. Oh, I see Anthony's starting on a black canvas. So what are you doing today, Anthony?
Are you muted again?
Let me see if he.
Well, I'm going to try to actually complete a floral, considering that I haven't. I haven't painted in quite a while.
Oh. Haven't painted quite. Okay. Wow.
Why haven't you?
You did know you recently did a commission painting, right? For the.
No, I have a lag that I can hear.
Oh,
you're having a lag, a tech lag. Yeah, we're having Anthony's having a lag in so that us being able to hear him.
Yes.
But no,
strange.
Anthony, you did recently.
I did complete the commission, yes.
You painted a painting commission recently. But your specialty is flowers, isn't it? So
yes, my specialty seems to be flowers. That's I get the most attention from that. Yes.
People love flowers.
That's what I'm painting today, flowers too. And I'm working on the abstract background. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm working on this abstract background for my flowers, and it's a canvas sheet. It's a sheet of canvas. It's a canvas sheet, and that's what I'm working on, because a lot of times I don't work when I'm hosting a live stream. I don't work consistently because I'm checking the chat a lot. So, thank you. Oh, our first happy dance right now, Alec. Thank you for your super chat for $1.99. Thank you so much. And we're gonna play our first happy dance right now.
Also, hi Jay.
Hi Jay, welcome. We're gonna have a tech lag with this because I play my since I started being on free StreamYard, I have to play my video clips from my video files, and my laptop is 6 years old. I only use it for streaming because I do everything else on my iPad. So I don't care that my computer's 6 years old, and but I guess I now that I share things from my video file, there is a lag. Sorry, I'm gonna play the first happy dance. The one where Anthony says I look like I'm wearing blue pajamas.
That does seem like the right one for today.
Thank you again for the super chat donation, Alec.
Thanks, Alec.
And if you noticed in this video, you probably didn't notice it, but there was a video sticker of the banana duct taped to a wall. Does anybody remember that when there was this artist in this prestigious art festival in Florida, the Basel Art Festival is very prestigious, and he was a well-known artist, and one of the things he showed was a banana duct taped to a wall.
I remember.
Do you remember that? Anthony, do you remember that? We got a big lag with Anthony.
Well,
Yeah, Anthony, are you watching and listening on YouTube or StreamYard? Because YouTube will have a delay.
I cannot hear you on StreamYard. It's probably because of the way I'm wired. So I'm listening from YouTube.
That would do
that's
it.
where you're gonna have a lag then.
Unfortunate.
So the thing is, with this banana duct tape to the wall, it recently, and not recently, a few months ago or a year ago, it was auctioned in Sotheby's famous auction hall for $6 million.
Really?
And the thing
Is it a real
that,
banana?
they gave instructions. They have a whole manual on how to replace the banana, and like $2 or $6 million. I think it was $6 million. And how to a manifesto, they call it a manifesto that goes with this on how to replace the banana and stuff. So my thing is that I think that not everybody can get away with that. Like if we tried to put a duct tape banana to the wall, nobody's going to take us seriously. Our community is going to say you're crazy, right? So you have to just be the right person at the right place at the right time to get any kind of recognition for something ridiculous like that. He was just like a well-known artist at the right place at the right time, and then people take him seriously. It's all about context.
I think that's true of all art, but that in particular was commentary on the art. What's the word? Scene.
It could be. What commentary do you think it was? Lexi,
gosh, what? I'm trying to think. I'm not actually good at this, and I don't remember what the commentary was exactly, but I'm guessing that some of it was what you just said. that it is a
Context,
silly
like
piece of
art
art.
has to do with context. So like a long
Yeah, and sometimes something silly is taken seriously just because of who the artist is, first of all. And then also there are so many instructions on like how you're supposed to treat your art. Like that was part of it, but I don't know what the message was.
Yeah.
Anyone in chat know? Please inform us.
No, so many years ago,
Duchamp.
Duchamp is like a classic artist who people were thinking he was ridiculous because he put a urinal on as a sculpture up on a pedestal as a sculpture, and he was calling them ready-mades. He called them ready-made sculpture. He put up also a bicycle wheel on a stool. And so he did nothing to change it. He just changed the context of a urinal in a bathroom to a urinal in an art museum or an art gallery. And because I don't know if he was accepted. I don't know if he was accepted, that was accepted right then and there, or whether people accepted it then. But now it's in the Philadelphia Museum of Art. The biggest Duchamp collection is in the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and people in New York City hate that. Like these New York City art snobs, they hate it that they have to come to Philadelphia to see the biggest Duchamp collection. And then one of my art professors, he was telling me that when nobody was looking, he was in the Duchamp exhibit in the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and like that one of the bicycle wheel on the stool, when nobody was looking, he spun the bicycle wheel and turned around and made it, and it never got caught. And he did that in honor of Duchamp because he knew that like the artist Duchamp would probably appreciate that.
I don't get it.
You don't get what?
Why Duchamp would appreciate that?
Because I don't know, because Duchamp was already doing things like, putting a urinal as a sculpture in an art gallery or an art museum. So since he had that that sense of, I don't know if that's, you call that sense of humor or sensibility, that kind of art sensibility / sense of humor. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. So I don't know how to explain it, but he would probably appreciate that. Because he's not like an art snob that wouldn't want people to interact with his work. He would.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, can you guys hear me pretty good now?
Yeah.
Okay, I just switched everything around. I can hear you in real time now.
Yes. Okay. That must feel better. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on. Right, Anthony?
It's been a few years, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Jay, yeah, we know it's a real banana. That's why the banana has to continually be replaced.
I didn't know if it was a real banana because you said it sold. I'm like, why would anyone buy it though?
It's a real banana. Yeah, it's a real banana, and the manifesto that comes with it tells you how to. I don't know why it would have to, but it tells you directions on when and how to replace the banana. It's all like ridiculous.
That's very funny though. I like it. I'm going to have to read up on that someday. That's one of those things that I always mean to. I'm like, I know there's more to this, and I would like to understand a little better.
All you have to do is Google AI. Just use Google AI. Click when you just Google something. That's not necessarily Google AI. If you go to Google something, look in the far right, the far right thing of what you're typing into, and it'll say Google AI, and then that gives you more information. And all you have to do is Google duct tape banana art, and then it'll bring it up like who the artist was, because he was an Italian artist and I forget his name. He was it'll tell you the artist and tell you like, oh, when it was recently sold for like at Sotheby's for like $6 million. I mean, you
Yeah,
could
I
do
never remember to Google it. I actually don't want to use Google AI.
well,
I
you-
end up doing it
what
because
would
they
you
made it
rather do,
so
read a
hard
book?
to get real results.
Well, that's the thing. What would you rather do? Read a book? Because I wouldn't. I'd rather get like a quick bite of information.
Well, I'd rather read an actual article than the
Oh,
AI summarizing it for me. I feel like that's
well,
going to
it
be
can-
more.
it will
interesting, and
also direct
I
you
can just
to
throw it at the AI.
articles. When you do Google AI, it can also direct you to articles to read.
Yeah, but that's why I just want to use Google without the AI, because I'm looking for
okay,
articles
right.
to read.
If you-
But they bury
if you-
them if you don't use the AI.
Okay, so yeah, use Google without the AI, and it will give you a little summary, but then it'll also direct you to articles or videos to watch and articles to read.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I can probably start with Wikipedia. They usually have articles listed too.
Mm-hmm.
I have chosen a background gel print. That's a start. Sadly, I started the process of reorganizing my gel prints in the sense that I got them all together in one place, but I haven't gotten to the point of sorting them out yet. So I don't know where my background colors are. Dang it.
So I want to highlight Anthony right now, because Anthony, look how he just turned that blob. He's turning that blob of blue into petals right now.
Oh,
And now-
wow. It's happening. What is that? A hydrangea?
There you go.
Oh, I'm so good.
And Anthony, you work with a medium to slow down your acrylic drying. Is that right?
Yes, I work with
Glycerin.
vegetable glycerin. Yes. So it's a little combination of vegetable glycerin and water.
So did you I know that you learned a lot about painting from Bob Ross, but what about your flower painting? You learned that from somewhere else?
Yeah, the flower painting I learned. Excuse me, I learned from
Oh, I need my roller.
what is his name? Well, his last name is Jenkins, Gary Jenkins. And he does wet on wet floral paintings. He lives in
Ooh,
Arizona.
I like the sound of that.
So what did you watch a lot of his videos?
Yes, I bought some of his books, watched a lot of his videos, and one day I was doing a live stream and nothing was working for me, and he happened to be watching that actual live stream, and he
Oh, no way.
yeah, he messaged me his phone number, and that's how we had a friendship from that day.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
I
so
call
fun.
him. Yeah, I call him from time to time. Now he sells his work at a very high-end gallery
Right.
for thousands of dollars.
Whew.
Yeah,
What's his last name is Jenkins. What's his first name?
Gary.
Wow.
Yep. And his wife Kathleen, she does the same thing.
Oh,
wet on
that's
wet
fun.
Flowers. So yeah, they've been married quite a few years. They're in their 80s and still very much doing it. Still holding workshops at their home in Sedona, Arizona.
Oh, Sedona.
Hmm. Wonderful people. Very nice.
It seems so fun to have a spouse who does something so similar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not even just both painters, but both floral painters. And I assume you mean they do the same style of painting too.
Yes. Now
Wow.
Gary can pretty much paint anything he wants, but florals is his thing. His wife, same thing, but she can do landscapes as he can also. But like I say, floral is pretty much their passion. She's known for painting animals, cats and roosters and things like that, wet on wet style, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Very fun.
Wet on wet watercolor you're talking about?
No oil paint.
Oh, mhm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about acrylics.
No, he does his backgrounds in acrylics.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Fat over lean. I know that.
Yep, exactly.
Never painted with oil before, but I know that rule.
Yeah, I started out with oil paints actually.
Oh, why'd you switch?
Pets.
Oh,
My,
yep. That's why I never got into it.
Yep, one
I had
kitten
pet rats.
and a puppy at that one time. So, and they get into everything. So I kind of had to learn acrylic. Yeah.
And just the fumes are not
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
No,
we
but
do.
see, now there's water soluble oil. I mean, yeah, water soluble oil paints. There's so many options right now. So you can use regular oil paints and use mediums with them to make them dry faster. Then there's also water soluble oil paints that don't have fumes, that you don't have to use any kind of solvent with. And then there's all kinds of mediums to slow down the drying of acrylic paints. So there's a lot of options.
Yeah, I don't think any of the slowing, what are they called?
Mediums.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with it's something medium. Anyway, any of those mediums to slow it down, I don't think they quite get to the point of oils though, right? For blendability.
Yeah, it's similar because I painted a lot in oils and I painted a lot in acrylics, and it's I think it's similar.
Oh, interesting.
There's a medium called Gamsol for oil paint that it'll speed up the drying time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now that's a kind of solvent though.
Yeah.
I didn't know it did that. I've heard of
But if you
Gamsol
don't want-
before.
If you don't want fumes at all, use water soluble oils or acrylics.
Interesting. Are those also easier to dispose of than oils? Are oils a problem, or is it just the turpentine?
It's just the solvent turpentine, the solvents.
Usually the turp
Gotcha.
gives you a little
Disposing of
trouble.
solvents is an issue.
Yeah, I never wanted to deal with that either.
Yeah, the turp is poisonous, and like I said, I had pets, and they get into everything. So
Well, and now I don't have pets anymore, so I could go to oils, but I've kind of realized if I don't feel like the fumes would be safe or healthy to the point that I wouldn't use them around my pets, maybe I also shouldn't use them around myself. Maybe I should respect myself at least as much as I do my pets.
Well, you could try water soluble oils.
I could. I'm liking my acrylics these days, though. I don't really need any more art types to do. As many gel prints as I have, maybe I should stick with that for a little while longer.
you can also use solvents that don't carry such a strong odor.
I know but the thing is, with this solvent that doesn't have an odor, that just means that odorless doesn't mean that the fumes aren't still there. The
Yeah, but
fumes
it's just,
that are
just not as
toxic
potent. Just
still
not as
there.
potent.
Yeah. Which
What
that
did you-
seems scary to me, because then I wouldn't necessarily know how fumey it was in the room. I kind of want the smell to remind
Yeah, that's
me.
what I mean. An odorless solvent doesn't mean it has less fumes. I don't think so.
It might have less, but I don't think it's zero. I mean, even low VOC house paint isn't zero.
Well, with
Same,
oil paints,
just,
it's always good to have the paint in a large area, just for that purpose, that reason.
Yeah, there's a lot of mediums I've worked with in the past. I've done a lot of alcohol ink painting, which I got wonderful results with. You can get really kind of beautiful effects with alcohol ink. I spent a lot of time with alcohol ink paints, and but you need ventilation. If I don't have any ventilation, I will get severe headaches. And if I don't have good ventilation, I do have a mask I could wear, but I don't feel. Then if I wear the mask, what happens is the fumes get into the rest of the house. So I don't like that. And so I'm not working much with alcohol inks anymore. And the other thing is encaustic. I love encaustic, which is a very ancient form of painting, which is involved molten beeswax, and you need a heating plate, and you have to keep everything everything heated, and because it dries instantly. And I've done a lot of encaustic painting, and that one the fumes don't bother me, but you still need to use ventilation. You're supposed to use a ventilation with that. And I also don't have the space for it, because you need the heating plate next to the thing you're working on, and I don't have big enough workspace for that anymore. So I can I've done watercolors in the past. Some of my watercolors have turned out really excellent and stuff. And so I can either use watercolors or acrylic, but basically right now I stick to mixed media and acrylic.
Same. I've wanted to do encaustic, but I don't really trust myself around the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I tend to start with my desk and my studio pretty tidy, but then stuff just starts piling up as I'm working. And man, you pile up some papers in the wrong spot with your encaustic heater going, and you could burn the whole place down.
Yeah, the thing is, all you're doing is using a warming plate like that. You know, it's not like something you would cook on. It's a warming plate. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like something could, a warming plate, the hazard isn't so great that I could see that maybe you're talking about one of your extra papers might be touching the warming plate. That might cause a hazard, even though it's not a cooking plate, it's a warming plate for just keeping things warm. And then your heat gun, you do use a heat gun, and then you're turning that on and off. So,
yeah, it probably would be fine. I just get nervous. I'm kind of a worrywart. So I'm like, why mess with it?
Yeah, you do have to. It's better to have a decent size working space for the encaustic.
Yeah, and probably a dedicated area, I would think. Which I do enough things that I can't dedicate areas.
Yeah.
My whole studio is kind of built to be able to move stuff around. Be like, okay, let's move this little table over here and get the drawing rack out of storage and set it up this way for this stuff, and then change it to something else as needed.
Jessica says Anthony is my #1 art teacher.
Aww.
Anthony, did you taught Jessica a lot?
Yep. Yeah, we used to have a little private lessons and such. Yes.
Like private lessons online?
Yes.
Because you don't live near each other.
No, she's like 11 hours away.
Yeah, you're in New York State and she's North Carolina.
Yep. And she's doing magnificent work.
Yeah.
I'm embracing my bubble. It's how it must be. And then I'm also embracing the damage that I did trying to get rid of my bubble. Lesson learned. Perfectionism can cost you.
Oh, that's true. It can cost you energy-wise, where you get more exhausted easily.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you think about perfectionism?
Well, most artists are kind of perfectionists. They're never really truly satisfied with their work, no matter how well it's done. They always think you can do more and more.
Yeah.
But that's
if you didn't do that, you would never improve.
Yeah, that's just a quirk with artists, though. So, you just do the best you can. And what you think you may fail at, just keep working at it and everything. But like I say, every artist got their own quirks like that. I'm the same way. You know,
Yeah,
I'll look
there's
at I'll look at a finished piece and I think, well, maybe this can go here or there. But that's each individual artist. We all go through it.
Yeah, and there's a famous artist from the past, Arshil Gorky, and he always said even if his he said if a painting is finished, it's dead. He always feels that that, there's more that I mean whatever. And so he thinks that's interesting to think that if a painting is total, I don't know. Sometimes I can understand what he's saying, and then other times I'm like, well, see what happens. I will finish a painting and I think it's finished, and then I look at it a few months to a year later. I'm like, oh, I can see how I can improve it. Oh, I see more about how I can improve it, and so there's a lot of times I'll look back at paintings and just see months or a year more later of how it can be improved, and then I'll work on it more.
Yeah, I just found a bunch of old works in progress or finished at the time pieces, from my reorganizing, decluttering thing. So I was really going in the depths, and there were a lot that I was just like, this is not even worth working on. It's just going in the trash. I have such a rough start to this.
I could understand that because last night I finished a painting. I spent about 3 hours on it. And when it was finished, considering I haven't painted in a few years, it looked like total trash. And so
a little rusty.
Well, you're looking at it right now. It's I covered it all up with dirt and I'm putting flowers over it.
Sometimes that's the way.
I rarely do that. So if I make something that I really don't like, I leave it and I come back to it later, and I also take pictures of it. So I'll take a picture of it, and the photo makes me see it in a different way. I see things in the photo that I didn't see with my bare eyes and stuff. I see things in the photo of how things need to be improved. Plus, my artwork is so dependent on how something appears in a photo because of I'm always putting it online to show. So it actually has to be painted to the camera. It has to it'll be a lot of times it'll be like I do a painting, I'm like, oh, those colors don't show up the way you do it they do in real life. In real life, these colors look different than on the camera. And then a lot of times it's a matter of just getting the lighting right. Like, don't take a picture in direct sunlight. Direct sunlight will wash out your painting. Also, you shouldn't photograph it after it's been varnished, because you'll never get rid of the glare. You'll never get rid of the glare after it's varnished. So you should take pictures before it's varnished. And in a cloudy day is the best time outside. A cloudy day is a great time to take photos of your artwork, and you really will get accurate color. The colors really show up accurate. And but most of the time I'm not adjusting colors too much. I just see things in the composition, and I guess color too, and seeing things in the composition and colors too, that where I'll be like, oh, now I see that in a different way, and then I can work on it, and I can see it in a new light, that in a new way, that then I can keep working on the painting. But I most of the time never throw things out right away. If I work on something in my art journal and I don't like it, then I just don't. Then I just leave it alone. But lately I have not been working in my art journal. I do things more on canvas, and I only it's only sometimes that I totally paint over something and start over.
Well, I'm with you on.
I did take a picture of my failure, and that just drove me to cover it up even faster.
Maybe it's not so bad when you can get a better overall picture. I mean, nope, it's worse. Yeah, I've been checking how mine looks on the screen over there for a picture of the composition, because especially with collage, it's really hard to get a sense of that, because when you haven't glued stuff down, you can't like put it on an easel and step away. It has to be flat, so you can only get so far from it unless you've got a
yeah,
ladder.
yeah, with my vision, I can't, like, a lot of times people say, step away from your artwork.
Well,
and look at
yeah, it's not going to work for you.
And I can't do that. So what I do is I take a picture, and that way I can really see. That really works for me. I can take a picture and I can really see things that that I didn't see with my bare eyes.
Brilliant. Oh, should I do plates? I'm trying to find something that goes with the hearts, but it's kind of tough because I don't want to just do hearts and flowers, I don't think. I could.
Jessica says she's an art teacher too. Who are you teaching, Jessica? Yeah, I was an art educator to kids K through 5 for 25 years. Myself, that's what I did.
I'm guessing Jessica means through her streams.
Oh, her channel maybe, tutorials.
Yeah. But I don't know if she can correct me. Ooh, pots. Maybe I don't want to do the hearts at all. Dang it. This is my problem with collage. I just keep shuffling stuff around. Like I'll have an element and be like, I'm definitely
Beauty
using
of
this.
collage. No, I think that's the beauty of collage. How you can keep moving things around instead of painting. Painting, you kind of you have to commit to it, and then whereas collage, you can move the elements around.
Oh, I love that about it. The problem is that I'll pick an element that I'm like, oh, I definitely want to use this. And then while I'm searching for something to go with it, I find a different element that I'm like, well, maybe I'd rather use this. And then I look for an element to go with the new element. And I find something else and I'm like, well, maybe I'd rather use this, but they don't really go together. And I can just keep doing that forever and never get anything done. It's like the having too many choices, I guess. What is that called?
Yeah, so what, you get indecisive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that issue my whole life, being indecisive. In many different ways in my life.
Yeah, maybe I need to ask ChatGPT to make the decision for me.
They can help. It's a tool. It's a tool. It can help you, yes.
I'm liking the disco balls. Maybe I try to make like a semi-symmetrical goofy collage. That sounds fun.
Did you
the
say your
challenge
friend?
will be
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, the challenge will be not making these look like what they're gonna really want to look like.
Oh. Did you say your friend Jay is he's not an artist, right?
So he paints miniatures.
Uh,
I'm sure some people would call that being an artist and some people wouldn't.
Miniature painting or miniature sculptures?
The miniature, like the little plastic
Figurines.
Dungeons and Dragons type. Yeah, figurines. That's a good. Thank you. Oh.
Oh, I see. Davey does that too as a hobby. Our friend Davey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he just made his little moon. He full on sculpted a miniature thing.
Oh, that. No, that's not the miniature. I'm talking about he works on miniature. He paints miniature figurines like your friend Jay.
Yeah, I was just my thought process was, oh, I didn't know he worked so small, and then I went, yes, I did. I just watched him make a little moon.
Yeah, that's right. That moon, I don't think is that little, but yeah.
Yeah, not as little as minis. Those are real mini. Oh, I'm liking this because it is semi-symmetrical. We're doing it. We have a direction, fellas. I am feeling left out on the flower thing, though.
What do you mean left out?
Well, you're both doing flowers, and now I'm in a flower mood.
Okay. Well, also spring is coming.
True. And in fact, it's been so warm that we're already seeing flowers that then are going to die because it's going to freeze again.
Yeah, we're supposed to get 60. Yeah, today is warm. The warmest day we've had since a fall. It's in the it's going to be in the 60s, 70s this week.
Whew. I think it was in the 80s one day
80.
this last week. Yeah. It was crazy.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
I know where to find flowers. I got the best seed catalog. Someone put it up on our free page, and I was like, I don't know why you would get a seed catalog. You know, they ship them to you for free. Why go to the
Are you
effort?
a gardener, Lexi? Do you garden?
No, I wanted to, but I do not yet. I tried
But you-
planting strawberries. It didn't go great. But look at this.
What
Look at
about
this seed
flowers?
catalog. That is a thick. I buy flowers and throw them in a pot and pretty much forget about them. I've left the dead ones out all winter because I like bugs, and our bugs are all dying. So I'm like, well, give them some houses for the winter. Some of them like hibernate in the little stem, the dead hollow flower stems.
Oh, do you like
to be nice to 'em.
wasps? Do you like wasps that drill holes in the wood?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So we have wooden frames on our windows, and we'll get these wasps that drill holes. They're so horrible. We don't want anything
Interesting.
drilling holes in the wood frames of our windows.
Do they do that to nest in them?
I don't
Or are
know,
they-
but we get rid of them. We get rid of them. So we're always fighting nature. It's terrible. I know we shouldn't have to fight nature, but we do. It's like we get wasps that drill holes in our wooden frames. Then we got from out of nowhere last summer, we got we got a swarm of wasps that wanted to live in our patio. First they tried to make a nest one place, and my husband discouraged that and deterred that and got rid of them there. So then they flew underneath the patio chairs and started trying to build nests under there. And it's like we have to use that back door a lot. We go from the back door to our car a lot. We don't want to be walking through swarms of wasps.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of wasps? Because I have some that live on my patio, but they're really docile. There are some species that just aren't aggressive.
No, I don't know. I don't know how you would identify them.
Well, you get close to one. I think.
Maybe taking a picture. That's the thing. You take a picture and then you can blow it up.
Oh, yeah. And then really study details. Ooh. Okay, the one thing I don't like about this catalog is that it's organized by it's alphabetical order. So you can't just find the flower section. You go from corn to cosmos. You have to flip through the whole dang thing to find all the flowers.
Because you said they're
Jessica's
not
also doing flowers. Yeah.
Not in alphabetical order.
They are in alphabetical order, but it's vegetables and flowers.
Oh, I see.
Look at those flowers, though. Ooh. I need those. They might actually just be a background, but the colors are so good. And the best part is that the background color matches my frame. So I don't think I have to be too precise with my cutting out. I can embrace the blue. Whee! Anyone got updates on what they're working on? How it's going?
Trying to figure out what my next step is. I'm
the hardest part.
taking me a while. It's taking me a while what the next thing to do is.
Yeah. happens. I'm so out of practice that I
Out
feel
of
like I'm being extra
practice with
slow.
Out of practice with what?
With art, I haven't really been able to just sit down and
Mhm.
make a piece in months, probably, to the
Mhm.
point that I'm uncomfortable saying that I'm an artist. I'm like,
Yeah.
in a while, you don't get to identify yourself with something you're not doing.
Mhm.
And I've moved stuff around my studio, so it takes longer to find everything once I do figure out what the heck I'm doing. But now we're cooking. Look at this sloppy cutting I get to do. What a treat. Although I'm kind of thinking that I want a blue gel print to put behind this so that the background kind of blends into the gel print and then into the background. Like go from this blue to a lighter blue to the off-white. What would you call that? I don't want to say beige. That's a
Buff.
sad
That's
word.
what they call off-white cream or buff.
All buff is good. I think it is actually Titan buff.
Oh yeah, Titan buff.
Or you've got your ecru.
That's a French word. Uh-huh.
Oh, no wonder I don't know how to pronounce it.
It is hard to say because R's gotta. It's Spanish. You roll the R's on the tip of your tongue like that.
Uh-huh.
For English speakers, that's easier to do. Because I lived in France for a year and a half and I studied French for a long time. But the R's are the back of your throat. It's so hard. It's like
Oh, it's like ecru.
yes, écru.
Ecru.
Is ew, écru, like that, and it's so hard to say talk like that.
Oh, should I keep these leaves? No. Yeah. I first of all can't make the sound, and also I'm so uncomfortable making that sound. I think
Yeah.
English speakers kind of associate that with more like throat clearing than anything.
guess
So it's like
so,
this
yeah.
feels rude. What am I doing? Lop off the excess. Make your life easier. Oh, Jessica's working on the lily flowers on the Easter painting today. Excellent. I don't think I've seen your Easter painting. I assume you've been posting
Are
it.
you on Facebook, Lexi? Because
Yes.
Jessica shows her paintings all the time on Facebook.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. That one just hasn't popped up. Facebook is not wanting to show me anything from my art groups.
Oh no. Well, also there's a new setting for friends. If you just want to see friends posts only, you have to make sure well, I know just on my iPad where it's located on the iPad, at the bottom of the screen, one icon over is friends.
Interesting.
So and that means your whole feed will be friends and no advertisements and stuff.
No ads?
Yeah, let me look. Okay, so at the bottom is at first it says home. Then make sure you're on your menu. Okay, in your menu. So then it says home, reels, and friends. So then I click on friends. So that means that everything I see in my feed is going to be friends. Friends. Let me see if there's ads. No, there's little ads. It's all. You could be friends that I haven't seen in a while, but friends only. Yeah, it looks like no ads.
Wow, that's shocking. I don't know how much I actually want to see posts from friends rather than groups, though. I don't think my friends, most of them aren't even that active.
What? Then you're talking
On their
about
personal
people that are in
pages.
the groups that you're in. That means that includes people that are in the groups you're in.
Yeah, but usually those people just post to the group rather than on their personal page.
No,
Which
but
I
think
tend to like better because it's more like subject-based.
If they posted in a group, I think that shows that they posted. Let me
Nice.
see. Let me see.
But
Let
I
me see.
also want to see the group posts from people who aren't my friends, you know? I tend to want to see everything on a topic rather than everything that a person posted.
Mm-hmm.
That's why usually I theoretically prefer Reddit because you scroll through topics rather than following people.
See, here's a friend who shared a post from a group, so that's how you see something from a group. If they shared it from a group,
I see.
but they have to specifically. That means on their profile page, they specifically shared it from the group. So then
Yeah.
that. I've never gotten into Reddit.
I was big into it for a while, but I don't know if it's just that I got bored with it. I'm like, I kind of saw all this already, or there's a lot of bots now. So it's like, okay, this isn't very fun. You know, anytime you get kind of emotionally invested in a post, then you're like, oh, I don't think this is real. Then you watch a video and then you look at the comments and people are like, this is AI. Like, what you doing? This is all fake content. But
Yeah,
that's all right. I didn't want to scroll that much anyway.
Well, I enjoy the funny cat AI videos. They're some of them are so ridiculous. It's like, oh yeah, that's so fake, that's so AI. But a lot of them, even though you know it's AI, they're so funny.
See, I feel like the reason that cat videos are enjoyable is because it's a real cat, and you're like, oh, what a little goofball. If you know if I know it's not real, it loses its value.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have gotten a tiny bit better at recognizing the AI videos. It's very frustrating when you really can't tell at all. And I'm sure it will keep getting better and won't make the same mistakes anymore, but what can you do? Well, dang it. That's fun. I love the colors. But do I love the colors with my disco balls? Or even my background? I'm going to keep going. I can always change my mind. But who knows? Maybe I'll find something that will bring everything together. What if I did flamingos? I'm entering a flamingo era.
I did Christmas in July a while ago, and I made pink flamingos with Santa hats on a beach. I thought that was fun.
Wow. It's a little crazy.
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
Good. I like it. I mean, I did it. I did that painting, and I made it like the thumbnail. I made it the thumbnail post too for Christmas in July.
Oh, that's fun. Alec loved your Santa hat flamingos.
Oh,
Said,
thank
yes.
you, Alec.
Let's see if I have any cut out. Oh, my manatees. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get distracted because I totally forgot. I cut out a manatee calendar and I have all these itty bitty manatees. Focus. We're not doing that now. We want flamingos. Flamingos! We've done it. Ah! Come on, buddy. Oh my gosh. I'm a genius. That is so cute. I'm going to try to get these out of there. They're currently irrelevant. I'm going to try to lift this so you can see their arrangement. Oh, they're so cute on the little tables. All right. Do we know anything else that will go with this vibe? Maybe cherries. I know I've got some good cherries in a book. Why is this in here? Oh, because she's got a little bird on her finger. That's cute. That's very cute. Well, dang it. Now maybe I want to cut off this bird or find another hand that's reaching like that and have the flamingos perching on the finger like he is. Or maybe that's a later collage because I think I have more flamingos somewhere, just not cut out. Oh, Diana, I see you working. Did you make a decision?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
Well, adding more colors and shape variations in this one corner so that the dark blue doesn't stand out so much.
Oh. What's wrong with the dark blue standing out? Is it just not consistently across the piece?
But I like, for example, here I think there's too much of a jump, like a dark blue and then orange right here, and I think that that takes away, that makes your eye go to that instead of the focal point of the flowers. I think that jump, that high contrast of dark blue next to this light color, it's too the contrast is too strong there, that I think it makes your eye jump to those places instead of the flowers. So I want to, I'm looking at a reference picture too, and the reference picture, it doesn't have that. It more like how here the dark blue shows, but now I've softened the contrast between the two areas.
Oh, kind of blending it out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but not really, not blending like the usual way. When I think of blending, I think of like, oh, it's smear, like of carrying
like a gradient.
over that blue. Yeah, gradient. Yeah, instead I'm doing it with dots and ovals and really tiny dots and ovals and circle and irregular shapes, and trying to make it make that blending, not like that. I guess I wouldn't call it blending. I call it soften the contrast.
Yeah. I'd call it blending. It's just more of like a visual blending than actually blending the paint.
Yes.
I think I need my cherries. It's the only way. I gotta sneak into the other room. Shh. You guys didn't cover for me at all.
You mean talk while you're
Yeah.
away? Yeah, because I was looking at some. I'm looking at my. I just took a photo of where I just worked down, and now I'm wondering if I don't like it now.
No.
I can always fix it. I can go over it. I can go back over it with dark blue.
Yep, that's the benefit of acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to open this too far because it's an ingredients book, Cook's Ingredients,
Oh,
and there's a meat section that's kind of gruesome.
Do you do much cooking?
No, I theoretically like cooking, but it just takes too much time and brain power away from what I like to do more.
I don't like cooking that much.
Yeah, I have trouble even eating.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of little, they're not exactly protein shakes, but you know, the little like vitamin and protein drinks.
Yeah, smoothies.
Kind of like the Ensure type stuff.
I've done that, and I have protein bars. I also have protein because I used to have these Slim Fast. They would have Slim Fast that have high protein.
Yeah.
And I found they were not filling. I swear. And I thought, what is wrong with this? Is supposed to be high protein, and half an hour later, I'm hungry. So then I tried protein bars, and even the protein bars, they're not as filling as you would think. It's like they're high protein, but I'm hungry like at 45 minutes, an hour later. They don't stick with me either. So then if I eat now I'm trying to think, am I going to eat a full lunch and a full dinner every day? Like, and I have to decide if I'm going to do that. And so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really feel hungry, so I don't mind that they don't really fill me.
If you don't feel hungry, then okay. But then
yeah, that's why it's so hard for me to stop and eat. I'm like, why? I feel fine. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. There they are. My beautiful babies. I do have to sacrifice some pretty good mushrooms, but I think it's worth it. You can get a whole book of mushroom images. Come on. I need my cherries.
So what's Anthony working on in his painting now?
Lavender rose of some sort.
Of some sort? You didn't look up an exact variety of rose?
Nah, going straight from my head today.
Oh my gosh, so inaccurate.
I know,
Someone's
but he's done so many flower paintings, he can do that.
Yeah. That's so fun. I always dream of getting to the point where I don't need a reference image, but also I don't practice and I don't really like drawing. So it's probably going to stay a fantasy forever.
Yeah.
Turns out you got to do the work. I see a lot of people on art forums on Reddit, because they're mostly text posts, asking if something's wrong with them because they can't draw without a reference. It always comes out funky, and they feel like they're cheating by using references. And everyone's like, it takes so much practice to get to the point where you can draw from your head.
There's nothing wrong with using a reference. And then some artists, they live their whole life as an artist and they use references. There's nothing wrong with using references.
That's very true.
It's fine.
You don't have to be the kind of artist that does everything from their imagination. Some artists are like that, some aren't.
Exactly. And some people just have more vivid imaginations. I don't think my imagination is very good, which is why I like collage so much. Because things never actually look the way I expect. So it's very scary to add something to a painting and be like, it doesn't look like it did in my head at all. So they're probably always going to use references. Hey, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Thought my stems would flop around, but it's nice thick paper.
And then the other thing, drawing from a reference is very similar to drawing from life. You still have an image you're working from. So people that draw from life, they're drawing like the human figure, like usually it's nude, nude human figure. They're drawing from life, or they're drawing a still life, or they're looking at a landscape.
Yeah, yeah. Although they are doing a lot of mental work to convert that to 2 dimensions, where having a reference image, that's already done for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention lighting changes if you're doing a landscape. I don't know how people do that, where the lighting is changing the whole time they're painting, but somehow they're able to like mentally
that's
save
what the
Impressionists.
light. That's what the Impressionists were aware of. So they worked on many paintings throughout the day. So the light would change, and they would change their painting to the next painting for that time of day.
And then would they try to go back the next day
if
the lighting was similar?
Yes, they go back the next day because they didn't have acrylics back then. I think they were all using oil. So then they go back the next day to catch, and of course, then you can't. A lot of times you can't what if it was cloudier? Then the next day it could have been cloudy. Maybe it wasn't sunny. Maybe they were working in sun, and then it was. And now I don't know. They have to do everything based on the weather. Like, I wonder, like, oh, so what if the next day it wasn't sunny but it was cloudy? That would maybe they have to wait for the similar weather conditions to continue the painting. I don't know.
Yeah, they must have had a lot of works in progress.
Yeah.
Like, oh, now I'm gonna have to start a bunch of foggy paintings, and now rainy paintings, because that would affect you too. Because even if it was sunny, if it had rained prior, it still would look different. Like the ground would be wet.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens if you have to wait so long for the weather to clear that the season changes?
Yeah.
I don't know about my cherries, but you know what? Even if I don't use them today, I'll be happy that they're already cut out later. I do think I want to focus on these brighter ones. This one's just sad. It's not right. Oh, Anthony, do you do a lot of cooking?
Yes, I do.
You do?
As a matter of fact, I cooked yesterday. Yes.
Are you
What
good?
did you cook? So what'd you cook?
I've cooked small lima beans with rice, and I baked chicken. Let's see. Yes, that
Lima
was
beans
it.
are underrated.
Yeah,
I never hear.
I haven't
talk
had
about
lima beans in a while, but I used to really like lima beans.
Yeah. I used to get them frozen and I loved them, but then I just forget about them because no one ever mentions them. I think I need some lima beans. I'm going to try to make a vegetarian chili, but I'm scared.
But you're vegetarian, right?
Yeah. So it makes it very hard to get enough protein, which is why I like those little protein drinks. I realized I was very low on what I was getting because I thought there was a ton more protein in eggs than there actually is. I think there's like 7 grams in an egg,
Oh.
and you want to get at least 60 grams of protein a day. Like, wow, I'm not even close. So I want to figure out a way to make chili that has beans and quinoa in it. Because quinoa, I think, also has good protein content. And I can just throw it all in a crock pot and be happy. The scary thing is I don't feel like I can just look up a recipe because some people make really weird chili with cinnamon and whatnot. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Or cocoa powder. I think I've heard of people putting cocoa in their chili.
I haven't heard of that, but I know gourmet foods. I like how a lot of gourmet dishes use unusual ingredients because I like to eat something that's different.
Yeah, it can be fun. The problem is that I'm not a good enough cook to know what's going to be really weird and what's going to be interesting and good. Actually, I was just realizing last night when we go to this pizza place in town, we often get their seasonal shrubs. And they've got little funky different flavors. Like last night, it was orange rosemary.
Oh,
Or there was like,
that sounds different.
it is. And it's
Orange rosemary what?
It's like a kind of like a soda. It's carbonated.
Oh, it's a drink. You said a drink. You said sodas.
So it's called a shrub, which I don't know exactly what that is. I think there's like tonic water in there. It's just a fizzy.
Yeah, seltzer water.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But the point is that I get these. I'm like, oh, that's fun. That's fun and different. And I was drinking mine. I'm like, I don't think I like these.
Wow.
I think they're just novel. Because once I've tried them,
different things can be good.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's a positive experience for me. I'm like, I'm going to stop paying for this. It just always tastes off to me. So maybe I'll just try them if there's something that's exciting but not wild. Like if they have a strawberry mint one, great. No more of these weird herb combos. Another cherry. I'm kind of envisioning this type of layout. Will I like it? If I have 3 more, man, I don't have 3 more light ones. I'm heartbroken. All right, we need a plan B. Anyone got ideas for what goes with my flamingos and pink flowers? Alec, give me an idea. Lay it on me.
Which one? What do you want? Are you talking about the one that's in your hands or what? The one? Oh, you're talking about pink flamingo. It needs a background. You say it's like a buff background?
Yeah, I definitely want to add more background elements.
Oh, why not a solid color background to work on, like a
Well, that's
pink
what my
a pink
that's what my
background.
buff is. It's actually got some interest to it. It just doesn't add anything to like the overall composition.
I think
So I want to add
I-
some light blue, I think.
In my opinion, it needs like a coral or pink background, solid background.
Oh, coral or pink? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was thinking the lighter blue and
Or
maybe like
light
an
blue.
arch.
Yeah, or it could be a light blue.
Yeah, because then it would blend in with this darker blue and then go to pink. But maybe I could actually do light blue and then pink inside of that.
Uh-huh.
Like have a smaller arch. In fact, maybe blue behind the flowers and then pink that goes in front of the flowers a little bit. So they kind of poke out.
Yeah.
Bad news is that kind of means I have to dig. If only I had completed my project of printing just a bunch of kind of plain basic colors and then sorting them into files so I could go, I want blue and only have to dig through blue. This is pretty good. That was really fast, but I think it works. So delicate. I need a tray. We're going to start losing bits. Bring out the drawers. That's a fly. Get him out of there. My flies are back, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is even 5% invested in my fungus gnat journey. But I had them eradicated and then I got a new plant. And they came in on the new plant.
Oh.
I know.
So they're gnats, you're saying?
Yes. That lay their little eggs in the plant soil.
Oh.
I know. So lesson
You
learned.
bought it from a plant store?
I mean, Ace Hardware, but yeah. It's kind of a plant store. They do sell plants. Now I know. Treat every new plant with mosquito bits. Or else I'm going to have to treat every plant that I own with mosquito bits in a couple weeks.
What are mosquito bits?
Have you heard of mosquito dunks?
No.
Those are something that you put in like your ponds to kill mosquito larvae.
Mhm.
Larvae?
Yeah.
Larvae. And mosquito bits are like the smaller version of that. They've got a coating that has some bacteria that kills the larvae. So you soak them in water and then water your plants with them. So it's not too hard, but then if you have a bunch of plants, it becomes hard. Which I do have a bunch of plants. I have to mix up like 3 gallons of this stuff at a time. Ooh. I love it. It's even got the little green bits, which I have some of that on my flowers. Don't know if you can see it. It's my little pink hand. Beautiful. And I'm going to not bother trying to make it symmetrical. just going to go for it. And if it's not quite right, I can cut it again. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, this is great because I get to cover up my really wonky top.
We have a really quiet chat today. In the
We
chat
do.
group.
Oh, they're
Okay.
putting all the work on us.
Alec will be coming up in a minute.
Excellent. I don't think I wanted an arch. I think I just wanted a stripe. But I can save it because the flower comes out wide enough that I can actually just cut this up here and scoot the top up. We're problem solvers. We can handle it. Straighten my edges. Oh, Jessica asked if you saw her comment.
I'll check. I just dropped the link for Alec. I'll check now the chat again.
Is this the one about the lily flowers? Because I don't see one after that.
I saw no, the last comment I saw was something about your lily flowers.
I have been having weird issues
on
though.
the lily flowers on the Easter painting today. That's the last comment I saw, Jessica.
But have y'all noticed that sometimes YouTube is now just eating comments in chat? You'll post in chat and you'll see your own comment, but it won't go through to anyone else.
No, what do you mean? I don't know about that.
Oh, I've been having it, and I know because sometimes I'll type in my computer, but then I'll be watching it on my big TV screen, and it won't come up in that chat. Or I watch someone whose chat gets read out by a little robot voice, and it won't read out my comment. Like, what the? So that, if y'all are like, hey, why are you ignoring me? That may be what's going on. Okay, where do we want to snip it? Right here. Give myself a little wiggle room because I know I'm not going to cut it straight across.
Hi, Alec.
Hey, Diana.
Hi.
Hello.
Diana.
Yeah.
Jessie is asking if she can come up.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Jessica. The link is still in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, you can come up.
Oh my gosh, a quintet.
How are you, Diana? Lexi, I have missed you so much. How are you doing?
I've missed being here. I am much better mentally.
Good.
Oh, that's
I was struggling there for a while.
Good.
It's one of those things like, I don't think I'm actually doing worse physically than I was. I'm just not coping with it that well.
Yeah.
I just need a little break. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. My birthday is this Sunday.
Oh.
You got plans?
I'm gonna be 20.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a big one.
I do have plans. I'll just be going live on YouTube.
Yay. No birthday dinner or anything?
Probably, yeah, soon.
Yes. Gotta get your
I'm
birthday
gonna
dinner.
go out. So I'm gonna go out see if my pop hurt his ankle, because he slipped on ice. So we've been waiting for him to get healed. So
Dang.
I miss Marianne. I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a struggle, but
Diana, I shared you out on my community one. I shared you to the Tuber chat group.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey.
hey,
Hi, Diana.
Hi. Welcome.
oh, so fun! I've never heard your
Hi,
voice
Auntie.
before.
Let's see.
Is this suitable?
Alex.
Lexi, I love the rose.
I also love it.
Me too.
It's just such good colors. I hope they don't fade, but I guess if they do, I can always make a new collage. I know the artist. I do think I need to make this a little thinner, just so that you don't see this curve
Yeah.
going in. I need to cut everything to the thinner point of that.
We have 6 people. We have six people watching. Now 5.
Yeah.
5 of them are us, right?
Yeah, small group chat. I invited the usual people. I guess they couldn't come.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so many he wouldn't come because Marianne wasn't joining us today.
But they don't know that because her picture was on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. That's what I was like. Oh, she's
Nobody would have known that she wasn't here.
Yeah, I know. So
I think some
Diana,
of it is daylight savings.
what do you make your thumbnails with? What site do you make your thumbnails with?
Let's see. Sometimes I use a combination of Procreate, AI, and Pic Collage. But AI is simpler because I just only started using AI, and so it was more labor intensive with my Procreate and Pic Collage of getting, like, if I wanted to add somebody new and make a black oval background, and like so and it could sometimes would get tricky on Procreate, but so to make this new thumbnail today, I had the basic design for it already, but I had to remove someone and add. I wanted to change my picture plus add Anthony's picture, and it was so much simpler to do it in AI. I gave the prompt and it just did it.
Wow, nice.
Why, you use Canva?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I hate Canva. It's very hard to navigate. I've tried over and over to use it. I finally canceled my membership to them. I've tried again and again to use it, and I find it very on my iPad. I find it very hard to navigate.
Oh, I've been a member for 8 months on my It's Me Alex channel, and a member for 1 month on my Alec Marty's Cluster channel. On my It's Me Alex channel, it's getting ready to be 1 year. I've been a member. It's getting ready to be 1 year.
Wow.
It'll be 1 year in April. I've been a member.
So it's your birthday and your member birthday.
What's your oldest channel?
It's Me Alec. It's Me Alec Service Receipts. Those are my 2 oldest channels. It's Me Alec and It's Me Alec Receipts.
What, they're 1 year old?
Smart.
What?
They are 1 year old.
Yes, both of them. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to play that sound. I was trying to have
Yeah, but you've been on YouTube longer than 1 year.
What?
Haven't you been on YouTube longer than 1 year?
Yeah, probably a couple months.
Look, we can cut them together. Solving problems, I tell you.
Yeah, you do not have to pay anything to have channels. You can make 100 channels you want. You can make 1,000 channels.
Yeah, she didn't mean that. Before, when she was talking about that, she meant being a channel member.
It's also
Yeah.
I do,
I wish that was
I
free.
do it to support people.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if people have little cute emojis that you
Hi,
get,
James
that's always
Money.
fun.
Hi, James
Hey,
Money.
James Money. Yeah, Diana has cute emojis in her membership.
Yeah. I'd never do it just for the emojis, but I would do it to support someone and they go, cool emojis. Heck yeah.
You haven't used your Just Diana account in a while.
I know.
They better do it because YouTube says if you don't make content on your channel, they could delete your channel. If
No,
you don't,
I never heard that. What I heard was that if you have a monetized channel and then stop being active on it, you can lose your monetization. So that's why I keep a foot in the door and do 2 live streams a month to keep a foot in the door. But I haven't heard that. I would have to research that if that's true. I have not heard that they could delete your channel if you haven't made I've never heard that.
I've heard that if you didn't make content on your channel for a while, they could delete your channel.
I doubt it because everyone has a channel.
I have to look
I have a channel. I don't have to ever put content on it, but they're going to keep it just for viewers.
There's tons of people that have channels because they're.
Well,
they're
I'm saying if you are a content creator and you start making videos and then you stop making videos, something could happen.
Whatever.
I just don't know why they would do that.
Look into that.
Plus, they want to have more. Like, there are plenty of videos that they want to keep up, even if that user isn't still posting. Some old videos get a lot of views.
Oh, that's true.
Well, Jason Keto, he supports Super Chat. He made a video saying that he showed an old video in his community while something happened. Like, I don't know if it got thousands of views because I haven't watched the video yet, but yeah. So
I don't know. I would doubt it. I would think it's much more likely that they just realized he broke some terms of service.
I see so many people just using. I see so many people using paid StreamYard. Then they're using different apps. I mean, free StreamYard, and then they're using different apps.
Hello, James Money. How's it going?
Hi, James.
Yeah, Jessica, it's so good to see you. I want to congratulate Jessica because her channel is growing so much, and I'm so happy for her.
Thank you. I saw her post that on Facebook. I told her congratulations.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Is it speeding up? I've heard that there's a point that, like, if you get past that, you'll suddenly start gaining subscribers faster and faster.
Well, I think that varies. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I think that can vary from channel to channel.
And there's probably a point that it stops. I mean, maybe it just grows exponentially because that's how sharing works. But then once you've reached everyone you're going to reach, there's just no more subscribers to get if you're a niche channel. Which I think what we do is pretty niche.
Yeah,
like I've seen channels and I've seen people who have channels and they just don't make any content. They're just a supporter, and they become a member on someone's channel. Like, it's so supportive. I see people do that. Hey, Grayscale, sorry to say hey to you.
How you doing, Alec?
I'm I'm doing fine.
Great.
Are you still going to school, Alec? I know you were kind of questioning whether you were going to.
It's over. I stay with grandma now.
Whew,
But I'll be
how's
going
that
to college very soon.
been? Ooh.
Just have to nick through the nicks and crannies.
Yeah. Are you pumped?
I mean, I'm kind of pumped and I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
I'm
Something
gonna go
different,
learn-
at least.
I'm going to have to learn about technology.
Yeah. I assume you're not going to be living on campus.
No. My mother will pick me up and go and take me from there to a house and stuff. So
Phew.
So my stepson who's 21 or 22, I forget, he's finishing his last semester of college this year on Boston University in electrical engineering. He's super smart.
Ooh.
When he was in high school, he was already taking college level math. He's
Wow.
super smart in math. I don't know where he gets it from but his father and mother aren't like super smart in math, but he is already in high school he was taking college level math.
nice.
Nice.
So he's in his last semester of college right now. We're seeing him today. We never see him. So now, I mean, last time we saw him was at Christmas, and now it's spring vacation for him. So so now we're seeing him for the first time today since we haven't seen him since Christmas with him and his girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh.
We're going out to dinner tonight around 4:30 or 5. And then he'll stay with his mother. His mother doesn't live far from here, and then he'll stay. But we'll see him. We'll go out to lunch or dinner with him 3 times this week.
Nice. You got the good side of the deal. You don't have to host, but you still get to see him.
Yeah. Well, we're not host. No. We used to be. We did host. We used to several years ago. We did host when we got remodeled our backyard. A part of our we have a big backyard. So part of the backyard. It's all in different sections. Our yard. It's very strange. The backyard, and one section of our backyard that runs between the house and the garage is like a dedicated section. All the trees and shrubbery got pulled out. And it got red gravel put in. We got an outdoor hot tub, a fire pit, and an outdoor fireplace. And and then when we first got that done, it was beautiful. And we hosted a few summer parties. And then one time we hosted a New Year's Eve party inside. And those are I could just count on one hand how many times we've hosted. How many times we've hosted in 15 years.
I've just lost power. Hang on.
Oh no.
It's got to just be me because I haven't lost my connection. I think it's I done blown a breaker.
Oh no.
I hate that.
I do too. I'm not even running that much, but I really have a problem with this.
Why?
Area.
What's blowing the breaker?
I don't know why it gets overloaded so easily. It concerns me a little bit.
Yeah, you should look into that. That could be a hazard.
Yeah, I know. And if it's not a hazard yet, it's increasingly likely.
Because
when
why?
it
Like,
keeps blowing.
why would it even be over if you're not using any kind of anything different, like high
Yeah,
voltage?
I didn't turn anything on just now.
Yeah, you should look into that.
Maybe I have to go yell at someone else. We are back though.
Hey, Paula.
Oh, hi, Paula. So nice to see you.
She said,
Hi,
"Hello,
Paula."
darling." She said, "Hello, darling ones." On my phone with no sound. Hang on, firing up my laptop.
Hey,
Oh. Well. We've solved the mystery.
nice to
Someone
see you,
turned on the
Paula.
second space heater, didn't they?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, we caught them. We caught the culprit. They're going to jail.
The culprits are going to jail. So,
That's a relief, though, because that means that something didn't go terribly wrong in the inner workings. I mean, the inner workings of someone's brain, but that's nothing new. Phew. Anyone got exciting plans for the rest of the day?
Yeah, just like
What
what
about
I did.
Diana? Yeah.
By seeing my stepson for the first time since Christmas,
Yeah.
since January.
now I gotta get off here in a minute, go do something, and then I have to go. Then I have to get off go do something else, and then I gotta get home and do some other stuff. I gotta get up
Oh,
tomorrow.
errands.
Then I gotta get up tomorrow because I have to I gotta get up tomorrow because I gotta get up tomorrow. Come back over to my grandma's. So I gotta wait on 3 Amazon packages to come in.
Ah.
I just noticed we're all creating artwork with flowers.
And then I have a 4th Amazon package coming in from a friend. So
What's in it?
I don't know. It's a surprise. because it's my birthday. People are buying me stuff for my birthday, and I'm buying myself stuff. So.
Oh, do you like surprise gifts? Oh, my washi tape is peeling up. What the?
Yeah, I do like surprise gifts.
Wait, it's maybe old washi tape.
No, it's new.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is very surprising.
Yeah.
Washi paper is usually not that strong. And I even had it stuck down to this filthy mat first, so it should have been even weaker. I'm covering that area anyway.
I got audio video camera hookup to do after this live stream, and then I have Friday I have a rehearsal for a upcoming artist. It's a recording rehearsal, and then the actual event is on Saturday.
Is that connected with your church?
No. The recording, no, that's in another. It's a college town, Hamilton College.
Yeah.
So I'll be there Friday and Saturday.
Oh, because you're like an audio visual specialist,
Oh,
technician.
that's going to be at the church. Yes.
Oh, well, what's going to be at the college?
Oh, that will be me playing the keyboard for an artist.
Oh,
Ooh.
keyboard. You're
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think it's amazing when somebody's an artist and a musician. Because I can't do music that good. I tried.
Well, if they're a good artist and a good musician, anyway. I'm an artist and a musician.
Oh, you are? What instrument?
I do sing,
Oh, you sing.
but I'm bad at it.
Oh, you're bad at it.
Mhm.
Well, then how can you count that? I sing. I love to sing, but I can't perform. Nobody's going to want to see me perform.
I don't know. Are you not an artist? If you're not a good artist?
No, that's not true. Yeah.
I mean, if you're saying as a profession, a musician, that's different.
Yeah, there's a difference between saying you're an artist or a professional artist. That is a difference.
Actually, that wasn't even true. I am impressed if people are both things, just because it's hard to find the time.
So, now, Anthony, you play keyboards in a band,
Yep.
or you're in a band, or you're a guest musician?
I'll be a guest musician for this. And it'd be a couple other musicians with me. So we're gonna do the rehearsal on Friday night. A rehearsal.
Wow. That's a nice way to keep busy.
Yeah,
To keep
definitely is.
meaningfully occupied.
Yeah, it's a paying gig.
Because I forget what. Oh yeah, I forget. What was it that? What did you do like for full-time career?
The last job that I believe I've had was like a counselor at a like a detention center for young people.
For juvenile detention center.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Hi, Maria Spears. Welcome in.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, hello.
Well, there you are.
Anthony,
All
that's
right.
one of Anthony's friends.
Yep, she made it
That
in.
was the problem. That's crazy. We fixed it. We fixed our lighting at the last second a little bit. Wait, I missed it. I was really focused on my bad lighting. Anthony, are you still playing at two churches?
Yes.
You are? You went back
Wow.
to playing at two churches that are 60 miles apart?
Yep.
Oh
And
my!
a band?
I didn't know that you would go back to that hectic schedule after your medical.
Oh
You're mad
yeah. I started doing that maybe 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm well enough to do it now. So.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still not 100% though, right?
More like 90.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I was definitely checked to make sure I was cleared to do so.
Oh, I see.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
Yep.
There's a lot of people who would just go, oh, I don't care what the doctor has to say. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh no, I have way too many people making sure I do the right thing.
Plus, if you're making such good progress,
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
what
your doctor has earned your trust a little bit.
Yeah, that's what they said. That I was, besides being very fortunate, I was also pretty strong. So.
Yay! Oops, this is not my gluing mat. We caught it.
What do you? Well, do you do any exercise like for fitness? Like you to go to a gym or something?
Actually, no, but I do. I'm very active around the house,
Oh.
and I do got this 130-pound dog to take care of.
No. Yeah, that'll do it.
You have a dog and a cat, right?
I have 2 cats, 1 dog. Yes.
130 pounds. What dog is 130 pounds?
A lot of them. I know a Belgian Shepherds or German Shepherds can be 150 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, mine is a Persa Canario.
Oh, I never heard of that.
It's like a Mastiff type dog.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like that suits you.
Yeah, I used to have to help take care of a Belgian Shepherd that was 90 pounds, and I only weighed at that time. I weighed 110, and the dog weighed 90. And sometimes I would have to take the dog for a walk. It was hard. The dog. I probably told this story before. So at first, I used to wrap the leash around my whole arm. But if it saw a squirrel and wanted to get away, it could get away from me. So then I wrapped the leash around my waist. So that way, if it
man.
Chase a squirrel, I could stand in place and it wouldn't get away.
That is scary. We actually learned when I volunteered at the Humane Society.
Under my watch, I didn't have a backyard door right to my back, because we had the backyard that the dog could go to the bathroom in the corner of the backyard, and I did not have a direct door from the backyard to the house to the back. No direct door. I had to go around the side of the house to go back to the front door, or the side door. But this time I was going through the fence to go to the front door. And every day this dog would bark through the window at the mailman. Every day, bark its head off. And that day the mailman happened to be there just when it got away from me and bit the mailman.
Oh my God.
And then luckily the mailman had some kind of like mace or pepper spray and got the dog off of him. So he only got puncture wounds.
God.
And
Those are still bad though.
somebody asked, "Oh, did you get in? Did they put the dog down?" And I'm like, "No, they just asked to see later. They made to see that the dog was up on all its shots. They wanted to make sure the dog was up on all its vaccine shots, which it
Man.
was.
Poor mailman.
I know,
They
I
really go
felt so
through it. I mean, I'm sure that was not the first time that he was at least harassed by a dog. There's a reason that he was carrying the
I
spray.
know the mailmen, they get harassed by dogs.
I mean, even if you're just listening to dogs barking all day, that's tough enough. Everywhere you go, there's a dog barking at you.
This
The
dog was
entire
not
shift.
trained well. It had been abused as a puppy, and it was my ex-boyfriend was its fourth owner.
Oh, that's tough.
So it had
Yeah, if you ruin them as a puppy,
abuse.
it's not so easy for them to find a permanent home afterwards.
One time we had it in the garage, not my garage. It was we were at somebody's house for a party, and we had the dog in somebody's garage, and they had a wooden garage door, and we put the dog in there just to keep it in there for a while. And the dog's name was Sheba. She when we went away, like I don't know, later on when we weren't looking, and we had gone out, and she had actually jumped. She had crashed through the wooden door.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Crashed through the wooden door and started running around the neighborhood. So we had to drive around looking for her.
Oh. Was this after she had bitten the mailman?
Oh, I don't forget what sequence that was.
Oh, because that would be
And then
really
whenever
scary.
I
And like,
go
I know
to-
this dog bites.
And then
And
I
it's
know,
on the
and then
lamb.
whenever I would get up to leave the room, she would like graze the back of my ankles. I hated that.
Oh, it's 1:30.
I've had a lot of bad experiences with the dog because I first got bitten. I first got stitches because in my whole life when I was in second grade, I got bitten by a big black German Shepherd who was across the street. I was trying to pet this dog, the German Shepherd, and I had a donut in one hand, and it kept wanting to go after the donut, and I kept trying to pet the dog, and the dog got confused and bit my hand, and I was screaming and blood, and I had to go to the stitches. I had to go to the hospital and get stitches in my hand.
Yikes.
So I haven't had that many good experiences with dogs.
No.
I'm a cat.
surprised
I
that
grew up
you
being a
even
cat
watched this dog after that.
What?
I'm surprised that you watched this big dog after you got bitten.
Well, that was when I was in second grade.
Yeah, but still.
I was leery of it. I was leery of it because I knew that we didn't have much weight between us. The dog was 90 pounds, and I wasn't much more heavier than the dog.
Yeah. All right, it is 1:32.
Diana, do you want to stay on longer?
No, I can't. I can't.
Okay, yeah, I can either. So, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Anthony, for joining us today, and Jessica, thank you for joining us today. And then
You're welcome.
Hopefully, Marianne will be by next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. That situation, Miriam's situation is pretty bad. I'm not expecting her to even want to live stream next week. I'd be surprised if she does live stream next week.
It's been a pleasure. I enjoyed it.
That stuff in Israel is so bad.
So
Iran.
Bye, everyone, and thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Nice
Bye.
to
Have
see
a
you.
good day. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lexi. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Chat. Bye.
What?
What's wrong?
Hold on.
Okay, she's trying to
Hold
end
on.
it.
I bet I didn't turn off the live stream before I was about to leave. Hold on. That's right. Wait, did I turn off the live stream?
No, we're still
No, I
live.
didn't. I was about to leave and not turn off the live stream.
Bye.